Digital Newsroom. It's time for K10 News at 10.
A tornado watch in parts of Oklahoma. Our storm chaser Chris Hare captured this video of the tornadic storm moving from the west. He's been tracking that all day, and he says he's witnessed 5 touchdowns so far. Thanks for watching K10 News at 10. I'm Ashley Forshaw. Now we're going to jump right into weather with Chief Meteorologist Alan Mitchell. Alan, we saw tornadic activity earlier today, but not even that. We had some phone calls about some aftershocks.
Right, earthquake reported. The phones have lit up. Twitters have fired away and tweeted, and
our
email everything because of another 4.7 magnitude earthquake.
So you're not losing your mind if you were shaking.
That's right.
All right, thanks, Alan, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later on in the show. Well, this video, let's take a look. It was captured by our very own storm chaser Chris Hare around 5 this evening. It's out of Fort Cobb, just southwest of Oklahoma City. Now, there was a multiple vortex tornado that turned into a larger tornado. Chris Hare got as close as 150 yards away from that monster. He says there was some damage in the area, mainly to barns. In total, he says he saw 5 tornadoes in southwest Oklahoma today. And another storm chaser out on the road today got into an accident chasing a funnel cloud in Oklahoma, and it was all caught on camera. The driver was following this possible twister in Tipton when the car flipped over. Now, the accident was apparently due to mechanical failure. The driver says he was trying to back up when the steering jammed and caused him to slide sideways into a ditch and flip over, as you can see. Well, you're looking at video near Frederick, Oklahoma from earlier today. 3 confirmed tornado touchdowns in that area. Only 1 creating damage, though. 3 structures were hit, a local dairy, an Oklahoma State testing facility, and a home as well. Some livestock was killed, but the homeowners are safe tonight after being rescued 45 minutes later. Tillman County Emergency Management says power is out in some areas and cleanup will begin at daylight. Well, a 5.6 magnitude earthquake shook Oklahoma over the weekend. We're still feeling those effects tonight. The quake lasted a minute and left people very shaken up. Deanne Stein has more as homeowners assess that damage. Well, we wanted to know if an earthquake happened right here in Texoma, would emergency officials be prepared? Well, today we talked with Carter County's Emergency Management Office. They say currently there's no earthquake plan in place, but that doesn't mean there won't be one in the future.
In light of the recent earthquakes up north, we are going to start working on a earthquake plan for Carter County to be incorporated into the emergency operations plan.
Officials say their current emergency plans would be sufficient if another earthquake was to hit in the near future. Texans also felt the effects of this weekend's quake. Today we spoke with Grayson County officials to get some tips about quake preparedness. The Grayson County Emergency Management Team says that keeping a weather radio, a first aid kit, and fresh water are necessities in any emergency situation, as well as just being aware when a disaster hits.
And the last thing I think to know is that they're becoming more and more common in the north central Texas area, so people should be on the lookout. After the fact, obviously we want people to stay away from any down power lines or structures that appear to be faltering.
Well, Turner Falls is also cleaning up from flooding this weekend. The park in Davis closed for now after an estimated 9 inches of rain damaged parking lots, roads, and bridges. 3 bridges that visitors use are also gone. Around 10 campers were evacuated this morning.
Of course, there's a lot of damage, going to cost a lot of money. I have no idea what those damages will cost, but we're going to repair it as soon as we can and get it reopened and hopefully move forward.
Water even made its way into some buildings. The ticket office had 14 inches inside, and they're still evaluating the damage. We'll keep you updated on when the park will open back up. Well, Waterloo Pool has been an ongoing struggle for the Denison City Council. Tonight was the first time council has had a discussion and made a plan for the future of the pool. Kylie Dixon went to the City Council meeting tonight, and she has the very latest. Kylie. Thanks, Kylie, for that update. Well, Tom Cole and the Oklahoma State Board of Regents for Higher Education were in Ardmore today with a big announcement. Oklahoma received the Gear Up federal grant. This is the 3rd time. Grant is for $34 million and it will help 22 different school districts across the state. This grant is designed to help junior high and high school age students prepare for college. Ardmore, Davis, Kingston, and Medill in the Texoma area will be some of the districts that were chosen.
It helps people achieve their dreams. It helps us be more competitive economically. And frankly, if they're more competitive and they do better, guess what? They pay more taxes. It actually works well for everybody concerned.
The money will go towards students who would have a difficult time getting into college, and it will increase families' knowledge about higher education and even offer tutoring for students. Now to Tom Bean, where a middle school student was caught with what was thought to be a weapon on school grounds. The incident happened on Friday before school even started. School officials got the report of the weapon and quickly investigated. Thankfully, the gun was not an actual firearm, but a BB gun. School officials are still taking this offense very seriously and are disciplining that student.
We've handled it according to policy, and again, you know, I'm thankful that we were able to find out, and you know, thankful that we were able to retrieve it and remove it from campus.
The school cannot release any details pertaining to the student or specific disciplinary actions. Well, after weeks on the climb, gas prices are coming back down. The latest Lundberg survey shows the national average of gas sank nearly 4 cents a gallon over the past 2 weeks. It marks the first drop since early October, and it comes despite a recent increase in the price of crude oil. The survey's publisher says prices are falling because demand for gas is going down. Now, locally in the Sherman-Denison area, we've also seen a dip. The lowest prices we found are at the Circle K at 75 Van Morton Street. Gallon of regular stands at $3.17. Now the Exxon on Highway 11 in Tom Bean was $3.19 a gallon. And the Circle K at the 75 and Farm Road 1417 exit was also at $3.19 a gallon. Thousands of people gathered outside the White House yesterday protesting an oil pipeline that would stretch from Canada to Texas. Critics of the Keystone XL project say the huge pipeline could have a catastrophic environmental consequence. Now, until last week, the White House had said the final decision on the pipeline would be up to the State Department, following an environmental impact analysis and a public commenting period. But now President Obama has implied he may step in. Protesters hope public pressure will persuade the president to oppose that pipeline. Up next on KTEN News at 10, the jury of Michael Jackson's manslaughter court case has come to an end. We have the verdict on the Conrad Murray trial that's coming up, and Facebook's creator back at Harvard. Stay tuned to find out why. And Alan has your forecast after the break. Stay with us. KTEN News at 10. We'll be right back.